Salut, ici Stéphanie Harvey, mieux connue sous le nom de Miss Harvey. Ça fait 16 ans que je fais de la compétition internationale de jeux vidéo. Et puis aujourd'hui, je veux vous faire découvrir nos étoiles montantes du Québec en e-sports. Allons tout de suite voir notre invité.
Hey, long time no see.
Hey Woolie! Tellement contente que tu sois là. Donne-moi ton stick, t'as plein de stocks, je vais t'aider.
Merci. Je m'appelle Woolie et je suis un YouTuber de jeux vidéo et de jeux de combat.
Woolie, je suis tellement contente d'être avec toi aujourd'hui parce que c'est ta première entrevue en français et puis pourtant, tu viens du Québec. Mais les gens ne savent pas que tu viens du Québec parce que tu as fait la plupart de ta carrière en anglais.
Oui.
Est-ce que tu t'es rendu un YouTuber professionnel? C'est quoi, comment tu t'appelles? Ton titre, là, mettons que tu rencontres quelqu'un dans la rue, on te dit, tu dis Woolie, blablabla.
Moi, je dis video producer, content creator.
Content creator, OK, ouais,
Yeah.
c'est pas pire, c'est pas pire. Toi, il faut savoir que tu es spécialisé en jeux de combat, compétitifs.
Oui.
Fait qu'on parle, moi je t'ai connu à cause de Street Fighter,
Oui.
mais tu fais pas juste ça.
No. Very much like a lot of fighting games they form my background. So Street Fighter, Tekken, Soul Calibur, King of Fighters, Guilty Gear. A lot of that community is what I'm passionate about, and I've been into it for pretty much my entire life.
Puis là, il y a beaucoup de jeux de combat qui sortent ces temps-ci, là, qui sont nouveaux, qui sont rafraîchissants. Il y a eu, ben là, ça fait une couple d'années, là, mais il y a eu les Blaze Blue.
Oui, oui.
Tu me parlais d'un autre jeu là, que tu aimes bien jouer présentement.
Samurai Showdown.
Oui,
Oui,
exactement.
oui.
Qui
C'est nouveau.
Oui, donc, tu sais, ça se renouvelle tout le temps dans le jeu de combat, puis toi, ça te permet de faire du contenu.
Oui, c'est grâce à Street Fighter 4 que les jeux de combat se retournent. And now that they're back, there's a healthy fan base, and there's a lot of people that haven't played them and don't know how to get into them. So I've kind of found a way to help people online get into fighting games and learn more about, you know, this type of fun and like how to get into competitive fighting.
Parce que toi, tu es un de nos invités spéciaux parce que tu n'es pas nécessairement pro de jeux de combat.
No, I wouldn't say that.
C'est
no.
ça, mais tu tiens avec des pros, tu
Oui.
as fait tous les tournois pros, puis là, maintenant, tu as trouvé ta passion qui est de créer du contenu.
Oui. My passion for helping people get into this genre it's a space that was not existing. It was really necessary because it's very hard when you play Street Fighter or when you play fighting games. You go to the arcades, you encounter somebody for the first time, they beat you, you don't know why, what happened, you know, oh, I lost my quarter, you know, and you're just like, well, how do I get better? And as someone I've played it long enough to understand how to get better. Maybe I'm not Justin Wong, you know, as you said, you know, maybe I'm not going to win the big grand finals at EVO, but I can help show you how to get a little bit better and maybe not lose your 50 cents the next time, not lose that dollar, and, you know, feel a bit better about, like, this game that you're interested in.
Parlons justement de comment tu as commencé. Toi, tu as commencé à jouer quand tu étais jeune?
Oui. I grew up in a house full of, like, many cousins, des cousins et mes frères, et when you have a house that's, like, with 5 kids, you can't play Final Fantasy.
Ouais.
It's too long.
C'est
It's
trop
going to
long
take.
sur la
Yeah,
console.
it's just not going to work, and everyone's going to fight. You know, so we would have to find the fastest way to have like 6 kids all play very quickly. So fighting games, it's like 3 minutes, and then you pass the controller. So everyone would like pass the controller around, and that way our parents were happy because we weren't yelling. You know, there was no trouble, and from playing like growing up that way, I got into fighting games in particular.
T'étais-tu le meilleur?
No,
Non,
no,
il y avait
no,
tes-
vraiment pas.
Non?
No, my frère, he killed me every
frère?
time. Oui, oui,
Ah,
my frère,
ouais?
yeah, he's the best. And,
Puis arrêté?
oui, et la dernière fois que that I fought against him, I beat him, and I was like, yes, I finally, you know, I surpassed my past. You know, I've accomplished something special. You know, like.
C'était quoi le jeu que tu jouais avec ton frère?
Oh, Street Fighter 2.
C'était vraiment Street Fighter 2?
L'original Street Fighter 2, oui, oui.
Ouais.
And yeah, ever since then, I knew like, okay, video games is a passion. I want to go into this. I grew up after that going into art school because I wanted to design my own games or make 3D models, get into some form. I wasn't quite sure. And I ended up going to art school to work on that. It didn't quite go the way I wanted at Dawson. I took illustration and design, and I got my degree, but it was really, I wasn't able to find, a lot of work with my illustration skills, unfortunately. So I got into QA. Testing. And I worked at Square Enix, at IDOS, at Babel.
Moi aussi, j'ai fait ça.
Oui.
Je trouve que c'est une super belle porte d'entrée. C'est là que tu as découvert un peu plus la création de contenu ou tu as voulu faire carrière là-dedans encore?
It was where I learned the technical aspects of games because, Montreal is amazing for video games and video game culture in general. And through testing, I learned about like the ins and outs, comment ça fonctionne, le compliance, la fonctionnalité, la localisation.
Comment ça marche avec Nintendo, comment on fait pour traduire un jeu en 18 langues, c'est pas évident.
When you're really good at competitive games, a lot of the times you'll use a bug to help you win in some cases, exploits, things like that. So it all kind of worked together. And at the same time, I had some friends that was testing with me at the same studio, and we started making little videos on YouTube just for jokes, just killing time, making fun of like different things we'd encounter and whatnot. And people just started watching them. The first one was it was Street Fighter the cartoon. The Saturday morning cartoon had lots of really dumb memories from back then, and we would just edit them together into like a funny compilation. Et après ça, on fait des skits. People watched the skits, and then they just wanted to see more of anything. So we decided to start doing Let's Plays.
Comment ça s'est passé ton soutien familial par rapport à ça? Tu sais, moi, je me dis, si tu étudié dans le but de vouloir travailler en jeux vidéo, est-ce que c'est parce que tes parents t'encourageaient là-dedans? Comment ça s'est passé, ces moments-là?
No, back at the Babel testing, they used to have a saying, your parents were wrong.
Ouais.
Parce que my parents did not understand at all video games. They were really not interested in that. And they actually have a religious background, so there'd be games coming out when I was young, come Diablo, and they'd be like, oh, no, not in this house, We'd be completely unable to play that. So it took a while for me to really prove that, like, this can be a career and that I can be successful, And when I was working my QA job and still doing videos, they were still like, why are you wasting your time with this?
The videos, les vidéos.
Yeah, and then eventually...
Pas le QA, le QA tu supportais.
Yeah.
Ouais, OK.
But
Mais pas les vidéos.
But not the videos.
Okay.
And when I completely went all onto the videos as my full-time career, even then it was just like, but is this actually really gonna work? And then I'm like, yes, and now it's been like 5 years now.
Ouais, c'est ça.
It works.
Ça fait 5 ans que tu fais ça à temps plein?
If I count everything, 9.
9 ans.
Oui.
Comment on passe de je fais juste des vidéos pour le fun à je lâche tout puis je fais ça à temps plein?
The difference when you switch over, it's basically the moment that the money that I was making on YouTube was the same as what I was making in my regular career.
C'est là que tu as fait le saut.
Oui. It was basically like, if I focus all my time on this and I'm not going into, 9 to 5 at, testing and whatnot, I can make more videos, I can make more content. People want to see more. J'ai commencé un podcast, je pense que c'est 2014,
Okay,
oui.
ouais.
Et it exploded. Like, as soon as it came out, it was number one on...
C'est quoi le nom du podcast?
C'était Super Best Friend Cast.
OK.
Et maintenant, ça s'appelle Castle Super Beast.
OK.
C'est un podcast de jeux vidéo et de just anything,
C'est-tu spécialisé jeux de combat ou vous parlez de n'importe quoi?
Pas jeux de combat,
Pas
non.
N'importe quoi.
N'importe quoi.
Ah, cool.
La nouvelle de jeu et aussi comme anime et movies.
Geekness un peu.
Oui,
là.
geekness.
Ouais.
And from that, I saw how well people responded to it. Like, it was really high rated on iTunes right away. Everything was very explosive in terms of how many people were paying attention. And I kind of realized, okay, if I make more things, people will check it out. So I can quit this old job and just make more of what people want to see, And so then we started 2 videos a day, every single day, podcast every single week, Twitch streaming, all of it, and it's worked out.
Quand on te Google, Woolie, t'es partout. OK? T'es sur...
Memes.
T'es sur YouTube, t'as des memes, t'as du Twitter, t'as plein de choses. C'est tellement difficile de savoir exactement ce que tu fais, mais t'es partout. Comment tu vois ça, ton empreinte au Québec? Parce qu'il y a plein de monde qui ne savent pas que tu viens d'ici.
Oui. Ma français, c'est pas vraiment good, mais j'essaie. Mais c'est comme, there's a lot of people that don't know that I'm from here. It's true. I mean, it's something I've gotten used to, and I feel like there's definitely an audience of people that have asked to. They're like, well, why don't you do sometimes comments and commentary in French and things like that? And I would need to practice to get a little bit better at it.
Là, on a parlé du passé, du présent. Parlons du futur. Comment tu vois ta carrière dans 1 an, dans 5 ans? As-tu des buts, des objectifs? On commence à être plus vieux dans les sports, nous, là. Fait que, tu sais, on commence à voir les métiers. C'est quoi qui te passionne encore dans ton métier? Puis qu'est-ce que tu veux faire?
What I'm most passionate about right now, for sure, is growing my channel, right, and getting that out there is a part of what I do. But I'm really, really happy that because of the platform I've found myself with, I'm able to show people other smaller channels and other players in fighting games that people might not have known about. And one thing that I really want to do is put a spotlight on these people. I find that there's so many hardworking people that have amazing content out there that is just kind of sitting and no one has seen it, no one's watched it. And I want to just be like, everyone, look at this video, it's amazing, you know? Or check out this guy's gameplay, go watch his stuff.
C'est le Joe Rogan du fighting game?
Maybe, fingers crossed, perhaps.
Ouais.
Yeah, I want to point an arrow at anybody who is working super hard and has amazing stuff that people haven't seen yet. And I've been able to help a lot of people with that.
Ouais.
And I've been able to invite them over, sit on my couch, we'll play some games together, you know, and just have a thing where I can introduce the world to this person that's working really hard at it. So I like being a bridge for new players to this world of fighting games, and I like being also a bridge for people that are making good content to a larger audience that might not know about what they have. So yeah, if I can just become I don't know, a broadcast signal, you know?
A beam,
yeah, to just point a light to be like, everyone, look at this. That would be perfect. That's all I really want from the future.
Dernière chose, qu'est-ce que tu veux dire à ta communauté, tes fans qui te regardent aujourd'hui? Peut-être des gens qui sont inspirés par toi, peut-être des gens qui te suivent depuis énormément longtemps. Vas-y, lance-leur un message.
Merci pour tout. Honestly, if you're ever interested in this type of thing and thinking that you can get into video games and that you can follow them and make a career out of them, if you have the passion for the games, don't even worry about how many people are watching or how many people notice at first. Your audience and whatnot, that's not something to get too obsessed over. Do it because you love it. Because there's going to be days where you're going to wake up and maybe it'll feel like work. You might not want to do it. But if you really have that passion and if you love the game, it'll never feel like work, you know? So do it because you love it first, and if people see that, they can see that it's genuine. And that's better than anything else.
C'est un bon conseil. Merci beaucoup, Woolie, de t'avoir prêté à cette entrevue en français, puis j'espère que tu vas avoir d'autres occasions de qu'on te découvre au Québec.
Merci, Miss Harvey.
Merci.